So I wasn't sure if I was going to speak on this, but now that we are here, I kind of want to speak on it. So today I had an appointment with a new doctor. I changed insurance. I needed to see a doctor as soon as possible because if some people are not familiar, I am a diabetic and I also have PCOS, and I just need to see a doctor within a certain time frame because July, if you did not see my planning videos, since April, it's been real busy for me, so I don't have time to wait. I didn't have time to make an appointment 2 weeks out. I wanted to be seen as soon as possible, so I made an appointment with a doctor, and the doctor was an hour away from me, but I wanted to be seen today. I wanted to be seen sometime this week because after this week it's going to be kind of busy. But I went ahead and made the appointment with the first doctor. I said I went on my insurance site. You know how you do. Go on your insurance site, you see who's in network, whatever. So I made the appointment. I didn't really pay attention. I was just like, I just want the first available appointment. Normally, I normally look for women doctors. I don't normally look for black or people of color, you know, because you just want someone relatable. Everybody else take how you want to take it. But we know the medical system is deeply rooted in racism. Anyway, so I ended up scheduling an appointment with a black male doctor. At first, I was like, okay, whatever. I'm going to just go to the appointment. I need to go to the appointment because I need my doctor to call in. I need a doctor to call in my prescription, whatever it is. And if I'm not feeling it, if I'm uncomfortable, I'll just find a new doctor. So I go into the office. Hold on, I'm going to back up a little bit. The reason why I wasn't feeling it, not because I'm a black man hater. A lot of the trauma that has been caused in my life has been, unfortunately, by black men. So I'm very, do I hate black men? No, because I'm married to a black man. I'm raised in a black man. And I love black men. I love my people down. But, again, that's just what it is. So sometimes, especially when you're talking about someone that's going to be in close proximity with you, your health, you know, whatever. So I wasn't, like, super comfortable with it. But I was like, okay, it is what it is. I'm here. I'm going to just deal with it. So I go in. The whole time, I'm in the waiting room. And, you know, the waiting room is like a mixture because the practice is all male doctors. So it's like a mixture of men and women in the waiting room. I'm like, ugh. Usually when I go to a doctor's office, I'm not usually in the waiting room with men too. I'm in the waiting room with women mostly. So that was like another thing that made me feel uncomfortable. But I'm here. I done top myself up because I have my chart pulled up from my old doctor, the medication, the test, everything. I'm like, I got my iPad. I'm ready. When I go in, this is what I'm going to tell them. I'm going to take charge of my health type shop. Okay, whatever. So I go in, and the nurse is really cool. I think she's like Hispanic or like she's a person of color. So she's cool. But she does give me kind of vibes where, like, you know, when you go to the doctor, especially as a black woman, especially as a plus-size woman, you get a lot of the, basically, passive-aggressive, you going through this, you're doing this because you need to lose weight, you fat type shit. But they don't say it, but they say it. And I'm used to it, whatever. So, but she's not, like, super like that, but I feel the undertone. Or maybe it's my perception of the tone that she's using, that I can feel the undertone, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I can only imagine how the doctor's going to be. So he comes in, and it's totally, like, literally, I felt like he listened to me. He did not make me feel like I didn't know what I was talking about. He did not make me feel like what I was saying wasn't important. He didn't rush me. Like, we sat and had a conversation. I told him about the past tests I received from my previous doctor, the medication that I'm on, the medication that I would like him to prescribe again for me. We talked about, you know, me getting the blood work needed because, you know, as a diabetic, you need consistent blood work with your blood sugar, all that. So, of course, I had to do all that in order to make sure I'm on the right doses of insulin and all that. But he listened to me. Not only did he listen to me, he did not make me feel like, oh, you have all these problems, you have all these issues, whatever, because you're fat. Because one of the medications that we talked about was actually a medication to help me lose weight. So I'm assuming he didn't feel the need to tell me that because obviously this woman is in here. She says she works 2 to 3 times a week. She knows she's diabetic. Her blood sugar numbers are this and that, so she's trying. So there's no need for me to remind her that, oh, you need to lose weight, because obviously she's trying to lose weight, which is stuff that I told doctors previously before, and it's like, don't be hearing it. It's like they just reciting their script, like, oh, you fat, you need to get it together, duh. But anyway. So I really appreciated that experience. And he even made the comment because I let him know, like, I lived an hour away. I drove an hour to get here. So he was like, he was doing open referrals for me because he was like, because at first he was going to give me referrals, I guess, people around him or people that they work with. But he was like, I know that you drove an hour away, so I'm going to give you an open referral so you can find someone closer to your home from your team. He was like, even though I would prefer you to stay here, even if you want to find another primary closer to your home, you know, you have that option. We just want to get you going down. And honestly, just him saying that and him being the best experience I had with a doctor in a while, I might just go ahead and keep making an hour drive.